Hey guys, it's Mendocino Tech Guru here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do an iPhone 11 Pro screen replacement. So the first thing you're going to want to start with is getting your pentalobe screwdriver right here. And you're going to want to take off the two pentalobe screws there at the bottom. These are the only two screws you're going to need the pentalobe screwdriver for. Once you remove those screws, you're going to want to get a suction cup, which is optional, but it will help pry open the screen off of the frame of the phone. Then you're going to want to get a metal pry tool, and you're going to want to insert in the crevice there between the metal frame and the screen. You're going to want to insert your pry tool, just the edge, with a little bit of pressure, not too much, and just start prying upward. Again, not too much pressure, just start prying upward direction. Sometimes you might want to get multiple pry tools, like right here. It will help. If you have any picks or guitar picks, that again will help as well. And just insert them there and just start wedging upward. Just the edge of you don't want to damage the screener or the internal parts of the phone, so just wedge the edge only. And just go all around the phone. Now once you get to the top of the phone, you're going to want to, there's these plastic and metal clips inside, so you're going to want to wedge it in there and kind of pull upward and outward towards you. And then you're going to want to open it like a book to the right. So right here you're going to want to get your, it's called a Y-tip or a triple point screwdriver. I believe the size is, it's a Y screwdriver 00. And you're going to want to take off the battery bracket. That's the battery connection. Undo the battery. Then you're going to want to take off the other screws there. That's the plate that holds the ribbon cables for the screen. And then you're going to want to undo the screen ribbon cables right there. So then you're going to want to undo the 3 screws at the top that hold in the sensor. And again, it's the Y tip or the triple point screwdriver. Once you've taken out those 3 screws, you're going to want to take out that sensor, because we're going to be putting that sensor onto the new screen. So you want to get your pry tool or something slim that you can wedge underneath. You're going to kind of wedge it underneath and kind of pry a little upward to let it loose. So those little components that I'm taking out right there, it's easier if you just take those out. So I'm inserting my pry tool right there, and you just use a little bit of pressure, a little bit of force to just pry them upward and out. Then for that last piece on the left, you can just wedge it underneath and just slowly pry it upward. Now once you have this sensor out, you can install this onto the new screen. So here's the new screen, and in the little plastic bracket there at the top, all the slots fit those little pieces in perfectly, so you just kind of got to fit it together like a puzzle. So insert in those little pieces into the little slots there in the plastic bracket. Now once they're all slotted in, just put it over. Make sure that all the screw holes align. And then those 3 screws that we took out earlier, you're just going to want to re-screw those in. So now this device right here, it's an iPhone screen software transfer tool. You can find these anywhere on eBay or anywhere online. So basically what it does is it's going to take the software, the OEM Apple software from the original Apple screen on the broken screen. It's going to take that software, it's going to read it, and then I'm going to connect the new replacement screen, the iPhone 11 Pro screen that we're going to be using, and I'm going to be writing and transferring the software onto that new screen. So here I am connecting the old original screen. I'm connecting it, and we're going to read. We're going to read the software from it. Now what this is going to do is, it's going to, number one, the phone's going to think that the new screen is an original OEM Apple screen. Number 2, it's going to allow Face ID to work. And number 3, it's going to allow True Tone display to work as well. So here I am connecting the new replacement screen. And now we're going to click write. So we're going to write that software from the old screen onto this new one. There you go. So there you have it. So now we're ready for installation here. So we're going to be connecting all the ribbon cables, the sensor, the 2 screen ribbon cables, and then the battery at the bottom as well. So we're just rescrewing the plates that we took off earlier over the ribbon cables there. There you go. And you're just going to want to insert your screen, kind of slot in the little clips at the top there. Use a little bit of pressure to push it down, not too much pressure. And then you just want to put your 2 pentalobe screws back in, and that's it. That's the screen repair.